Dribbling in NBA 2K23 is something we all gotta know. It's how you get open, it's how you create shots, how you get your teammates open. Literally, you have to know how to do it. So if you don't know how to dribble in this game, what are you doing? What up, Tyler from heaven? If you don't know who I am, I'm GB3. I'd say I'm pretty good at dribbling. And I'm gonna teach y'all little combos, things that I do, moves that people don't even know about in this game, and just give y'all some dribbling tips in this dribbling video. So this video primarily is gonna be for like my shorter guards. So like really under 6'5", so like the Steve Francis type deal, you know? But the moves that I'm doing, you can also do on the taller builds, like the 6'8". Like I might even hop on my 6'8" and just like show a couple, you know, like how similar the dribble moves are. Without further ado, you know, I'm gonna stop wasting time. Let's go ahead and get into this dribble tut and yeah, let's start labbing y'all up. Jesus Christ, look at that. Oh my God, there's a bump. Oh my God, ow. All right, you guys, so before we actually get into the tut, you need some badges and animations. So I'm gonna show my badges real quick. So this is my 6'2" guard with a 99 3 ball. So I do get a little bit more playmaking badges than most people. And I have 22. So the main badges you need just to dribble in general, handles for days as high as possible. You always need that. You don't need claim breaker. It does help with like getting blow-bys and stuff, but you don't need it. Quick first step as high as possible. Hyperdrive is a badge that is very, what's the word? It's like opinionated, like very opinion based. Me personally, I think it does nothing in this game, but I just run it because I have nothing else to put my badges on. But some people say it helps you dribble faster. The badge description literally says it helps you dribble faster up the court. So that means like doing like behind the back moves or like up the court combos, not like literally making you dribble faster. So you can put this on, test it out if you want to. You don't really need it. Killer combos you only need on bronze, but putting it higher gives you more stuns. So keep that in mind. And then of course unpluggable, because the steals in this game are ridiculous. And so that's literally every badge you need. Nothing else, nothing more. With my build, I do have a 92 ball handle. So like I said, this is my 6'2" guard. So if you don't have a 92 ball handle and you only have like what, an 89, 86, whatever, you'll be perfectly fine. Like if you're using De'Aaron Fox, Steve Francis, one of those size ups, and then John Wall escape, Kemba Walker escape, one of those type of escape packages, even KD, you'll be fine. You'll be straight. You'll be able to keep up with everything that I'm doing. And to further show my animations, this is all of them right here. Dribble style, Michael Jordan, still the best in the game. I'm using Steve Francis, like I said. Kemba, amazing in season 7. My moving crossover is Chris Paul. I love this because of the momentums that you get. You actually get fast momentum. Dame behind the back, basic spin, you know, everyone does it. Kyrie moving hezzy, I never do it. I just have it on. Normal moving step back just so I can Asa slide and Chadmar. And then for the triple threat style, it really doesn't matter, but I'm gonna switch it to Kobe. And I'll teach y'all like how to like why I just switched it to Kobe. And then that's literally everything. So yeah, those are my animations, badges. And with that, we can actually get into the video. But right before the gameplay starts, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, man. We're on this grind to 50,000 subs and every little support helps. So if you could just take 2 seconds out your day, help your boy out. And I'm stop talking now. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. All right, so jumping to the my court. Some people don't know what this game mode is. It's called the personal workout. So you just scroll down, boom, you select someone. I'll pick Lonnie Walker, and just like that, it should load me into like a 1v1 setting. And there we go. See, this is how you get to the personal workout. A lot of people didn't know that. All right, so the first move I'm gonna teach y'all is gonna be called the Misdirection. So when you do it, there's actually 3 ways of doing it. There's the behind the back version, crossover version, and like the side step type deal. So depending on which size of escape you use depends on which animation you're gonna get and how fast it's gonna be. So I know with Trae Young escape, doing the behind the back one's a lot faster than this, but we gotta work with what we got. So Kemba, it's amazing. I love it on this guard and pretty much taller builds too. It's really good escape package. And starting off, to do the behind the back one, very easy. So all you wanna do, you wanna hold turbo. What am I doing? I almost forgot to turn on my controller cam thing. All right, so now getting to the move, all you wanna do is hold turbo the whole time. Let's say the ball's in your left hand, right? You wanna hold turbo, and with your right analog stick, you wanna just flick it diagonally down right. And then right after that, flick your left analog stick diagonally down left. So it should look like that. If you're ever having trouble, just look at the hand cam and slow down the video so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, it's a really easy move. With I'm like trying to spam it, but it's a little bit harder to spam with Kemba escape. But yeah, depending on which escape package you have, depends on how fast it's gonna be. So like I said, with Trae Young, you get a really fast animation. And so you can just run out of it. You do a little misdirection, boom, run out of it. So I like to do that type of move, or like specifically the behind the back one, whenever I'm trying to catch a defender off guard. So like if I'm comboing up, whatever, I like to hit them with a little crossover first and then do the little move like that, and it'd be catching people off guard a lot. So yeah, that's the behind the back version. Now I'm gonna teach y'all like the crossover version, and it's very fast. So like you can spam it. As you see, oh Lord, I'm even getting the timing wrong. Here we go. That's how you spam it. You can spam it faster, but I'm not even that good at spamming it that fast. But this one's very lethal because you catch defenders off guard all the time. So to do it, once again, you just want to hold R2, and if the ball's in your right hand, you want to flick your right analog stick diagonally up left, and then hold your left analog stick diagonally down right. So something like that, and like that for the opposite. So whenever you hold down your second stick, so in this case, whenever I hold down my left stick, like going back down to the right, it's gonna like cancel out the move. So like that, like it's canceling out. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's stopping the animation fully. And yeah, just be careful of that because it'll catch you off guard, because you don't even realize that like you canceled out by accident. But once again, you can sprint out of it. I'm telling you, catch people off guard. You can go the same with it, do another crossover. Do a crossover like that, you know, throw your defender off. And it's a move that people just don't do. A lot of people just do the standard crossover and just try to left right with that. I'm telling you, you got to expand your dribble sigs and like what you do on the court. So yeah, that's a little crossover misdirection, amazing move. Now let's get into the sidestep misdirection. So once again, depending on which animations you have, depends on what you're gonna get whenever you do it, right? So the animation you get with Kemba Walker is like that, and it's not bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not bad, but it's not the best, so I rarely do it on like with these sigs. But to do it, very easy. Once again, all you want to do, let's say the ball's in your right hand. You don't have to hold turbo at all, and you just want to flick your right analog stick to the right and your left analog stick diagonally down to the left. So it should look like that. Boom. That's how you do it. And then once again, you can just sprint out of it. Do the misdirection. Boom. Oh, I didn't sprint out of it. Boom, there you go. You might have to get the timing down for like learning how to sprint out of it, but you just hold R2 and just start running. And so yeah, if the ball's in your left hand and you want to do it, you just want to flick your right analog stick to the left and your left analog stick diagonally down to the right. So it should look like that. Boom. Very easy move. All the misdirections are easy. You just have to figure out how to do them. And if I'm not explaining it well, feel free to watch someone else's vid, slow down my vid, you know, try to understand it, because the moves are very easy and they're not essential to winning this game, but they definitely do help. All right, so the next move I'm gonna teach y'all is just the, I don't know, Steve Francis Kemba spam, or Steve Francis Trae Young spam, right? All it is just doing Steve Francis and Kemba Walker and just spamming it over and over again. And so a lot of people that like don't play, you know, competitively or like stage don't know how to do this. Very easy. It's like an essential, this is an essential move that every guard should know how to do. All you want to do, just hold turbo, do a little Kemba Walker cross, or like that. That's the Kemba Walker cross. With Trae Young, it looks a little bit differently, or with Paul George, it looks differently. With KD, it looks differently. And right after that, you just want to flick diagonally up the opposite side without holding turbo, and you get a Steve Francis cross. So boom, very easy. And so if you want to spam it, you just do that over and over and over again. So R2, no R2, R2, no R2, and you just start spamming it. Very easy. So whenever you're doing this little combo, you don't want to like spam it more than like 2 times, because it'll drain your stamina out. So you just want to do it like, I don't know, maybe once or twice when going up the court, and then throwing some other moves whenever you're dribbling. But yeah, that's the first, I guess, little combo that I'm actually teaching y'all. That's the easiest combo you'll ever learn in this game. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna teach y'all is called a Asta slide. Why it's called that, I don't know, but I think people started calling it that in 2K21. Don't ask me why it's called that, I don't know. But this is pretty much what it is. It's just like a little crab move that you do running up the court, and you can crab your defender and shoot the ball a lot when doing it. I don't know how to explain it, but you're just doing like, you see that? I just crabbed the AI, boom. It's a very overpowered move. And so a lot of people in stage, they'll get in the paint, do the Asta slide. I'll try to do it, but this AI is locking me up. They'll do the Asta slide in the paint and then run out and look for a 3. So to do it, very easy. Once again, doesn't matter which hand the ball's in, you just want to run up the court, walk up the court, whatever. And when you're running up the court, moving up the court, you just want to flick down on your right analog stick. Boom. There we go. You don't have to hold turbo, you just flick straight down, and boom, that's the Asta slide. And so I forgot to mention, like with the sigs that I have, if you have on Kyle Lowry hop jumper and you're doing the Asta slide, you can do this thing called a Chadmar slide. And so that one's called Chadmar slide because there's a streamer, YouTuber, I think he's a streamer. His name's Chadmar, and he figured this out, I think at the beginning of the game. And to do the Chadmar slide, you just want to do an Asta slide and then hold down on your right analog stick to get a hop jumper. So for me, it works best when the ball's in my right hand. So look, I'm gonna do an Asta slide. Oh Lord, these AI's defense. I'm gonna do an Asta slide and then just hold down on my right analog stick for like a second, and boom, that's what you get. That's the Chadmar slide. So I'll try to do it again. There you go. You see how much separation you get? I actually have a clip of me doing it in stage. I'll throw that up on the screen right now. But yeah, the Chadmar slide, I don't really do it that much on the 3s, but on the 1s court, say goodbye. It's a broken move on the 1s court, 2s court as well. Cool little move that you can teach your friends if they don't already know how to do it. So now we're getting into the little bit more advanced stuff. It's gonna be a little bit harder to do these moves. So first thing I'm gonna teach y'all is how to do the Steve Francis spam. And so this works with De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, but with Steve Francis, it's the fastest. And this is what it looks like right here. Oh man, that's what it is though. There's so many different ways to do it. I'm gonna just tell y'all how I do it, but I know there's like 5 other ways to do it. So the way that I do it is the hardest way, but it's the most consistent way in my opinion. So starting off, the ball's in your left hand. This is a hard move. The ball's in your left hand. You want to flick your right analog stick diagonally upright, so you get a Steve Francis crossover. And as soon as the ball hits your other hand, so you have to wait a second, you want to flick your right analog stick diagonally up left, and then flick your left analog stick diagonally down right. I hope I said that right. You want to flick your right analog stick diagonally up left, and then your left analog stick diagonally down right. So it should look like this, like that. There you go. But you can't do it too fast, or else you're not gonna get it. So right there, I did it too fast. I didn't get the double crossover. If you do it too slow, it's not gonna work either. You're just gonna walk back like that. So you have to be looking at your player's hand. As soon as the ball reaches your player's hand, the opposite hand, is when you want to do the flick diagonally up right then left. So like that. And so if you want to spam it, you just have to flick like over and over and over again your right analog stick diagonally up left and your left analog stick diagonally down right. So look at the hand cam, because it's pretty hard to do. So there you go, like that. That's the most consistent way for me to do it. Like I said, there's so many other ways to do it, but like I can't get them down packed. That's how I do it. And like if I ever want to just hit like a double cross, hold up, I can't even do it. Hold up, not looking at my hands. You gotta boom boom, just like that. And a lot of people don't do that. Like I don't even have many clips of me doing it. To see Francis cross is amazing in this game, and people don't know about it because it is a very hard move to do. So I don't blame you if you can't get this down pat, because it took me forever to even learn how to do. And so the next move I'm gonna teach y'all, this isn't even like a move that really gets you open. It's just a little cool move that you can just show your friends. And this is what it looks like right here. It's like a little glitchy cross type deal. Speed boot, I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but I think this dude on TikTok figured it out. I think his name's like Sosa. But to do it, very easy. This is actually one of the advanced moves that is pretty easy. So if the ball's in, it doesn't matter which hand the ball's in. You're not even flicking your stick at all. All you're doing is pulling back on your left stick just like a tad bit. So like you start like walking back like a little bit. And then as soon as you see your player like start like about to take a step back, you want to hold turbo. And so you'll get an animation. You'll get that. So like before you even see him take a step back, you want to hold turbo. So like that, like that, boom. There you go. And so if you start spamming it correctly, like you start timing it right, you'll get this little spam right here. And so it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really get you open, but it's something that you can put in like with your combos, just show people that like, okay, this dude knows how to dribble. Or like, you can start combos off. I know some people start their combos off with this. Once again, not a move that's like really broken or anything, but it's just a cool little move that I taught y'all. Next move I'm gonna teach y'all is actually gonna be the run back. And so all you have to do it is just do any form of a misdirection and then hold turbo and just run straight back. You see that? That's a run back. And so a lot of people don't do this because a lot of people don't know about it. Only like the dribble heads know about it. And so out of it, you can do like a half spin and try to recover like it's 2K17. Misdirection, run back, half spin. So that's like very 2K17 like. That's just a combo you do straight out of 2K17. And so once again, these aren't like really moves that you're gonna be doing like in a comp setting, but it's those moves that you can just show off to people, like showing that you know how to dribble. And so I think it'd be easier doing that run back out of behind the back misdirection than running straight back like that. But yeah, it's just another one of the little advanced moves. Another move that's really slept on, this one's really easy to do, is just the little park spin. So this is what it looks like right here. You see that? That's a little park spin. I don't know what 2K that came in. I think it came in 2K20, or I don't know. I call it the park spin though, because it's pretty much like a park spin. And to do it, if the ball's in your right hand, you just want to rotate your right analog stick from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock clockwise. And while you're doing that, you just want to hold your left analog stick left. So it should look like that, boom. And so I like to do it on the ones. So like as soon as I start dribble, or like I'll take a dribble and then I'll just do that to start off, and it gets a lot of space because people don't do it. Imagine the Luka step back but in like a spin version. That's pretty much what this is. Like it gets you a lot of space. So I try it out if I were you. It works like a charm on the ones court. Threes, I wouldn't really do it. Twos, you can try it. Ones though, it's amazing. So next move I'm gonna teach y'all, I actually figured out myself, but I can't do it with these sigs. So I'm actually gonna equip Trae Young real quick. And I know if you can't get it, if you can't get Trae Young, it's gonna look a little bit differently with other sigs, but it's not a move that's like, I even do every day. So you're not really missing out on anything, but it's like a way to switch directions really fast when running up the court. And so this is what it looks like right here. You see that? It gets you across the court pretty fast in just one little move. You see that little behind the back? I'm telling, it catches defenders off guard whenever you do it. Hopefully I can get it again. Jeez, there we go, right there. So to do this little behind the back, very easy. All you want to do is make sure your player is facing in one of those corners, right at the top of the court, one of those corners. And when you're running at that corner, one of the corners, you want to do a speed boost animation. So let's say a crossover, for example, and you want to take like one dribble, and right after you take that dribble, you just want to do a behind the back. So you just want to flick diagonally down left or right and get the, you know, that little Steve Francis behind the back. And I switch to Trae Young because whenever I use Kemba Walker and try to do this move, it just doesn't work out for me. So yeah, all you want to do, just run to, you know, let's say the left corner up there, take a dribble, and then just flick diagonally down right to get the little behind the back and sprint out of it. So it should look like that. There you go. You see how glitchy that is? People don't do it. I'm telling you, I've never seen someone else do it on purpose. Like I said, I barely do it, but it definitely is a move that catches defenders off guard. And so there's two animations you'll get. As you've probably seen, I've been doing this one little crossover that you can't control which one you get. But if you get the fast one, I'm telling you, you will kill your defenders with it. So yeah, that's a little, I guess, way to switch directions really fast. Pretty broken. And so that's pretty much every single move. And so getting into that triple threat style that I was talking about, I'm just show some clips of what I mean, like why Kobe's pretty good. I normally use Zion, but I'm gonna start using Kobe a lot more. And so pretty much whenever you're in a triple threat animation, right, if you hold turbo and flick your right analog stick left or right, you can like get a really fast speed boost that catches people off guard. So I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna show clips of what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's pretty broken. So with Kobe, he like puts the ball over his head first and then takes off. With Zion, you just get a really fast one. So yeah, that's the little triple threat style thing I was talking about. Trust me, it works a lot. On the threes, it works a lot. People don't do it on the threes. Really, ones players do it and it works good on the ones. But if you're ever in the stage on threes, do that move whenever you catch the ball backcourt. It catches locks off guard all the time. And so that's literally everything. I'm not gonna lie, that's everything that I do. That's all the little hidden dribble moves that I know how to do. I'm probably missing some. I don't know. You know, when you're dribbling, you just got to try to combo up, learn how to chain moves together. So like if I had Kemba Walker escape one, I still have Trae Young on right now. You can do that little behind the back whenever you're dribbling, or not behind the back, little step back whenever you're dribbling, the KD step back. Put that in with your combos. I'm telling you, look, just little stuff like that add to your combos. You really just got to figure out what works best for you, because we all have different dribble styles, but there's a million ways to get open in this game. So yeah, that's the dribble tut. I hope that like I actually explained stuff pretty well, and let's go ahead and get into the outro, y'all. All right, y'all, that does it for the video, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this little dribble tut. Hopefully you actually picked up some things from it as well. You know, I always do dribble tuts. I love making them. I love helping people out, really. And yeah, hopefully you can go and show your friends some new little combos you figured out, or one of the little glitchy moves I taught y'all. And hopefully you can start playing the stage, man, because that's the whole goal, to start earning VC when you play. So like I said, that does it for me, man. It's been your boy GP3, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.